So what do you think of this new landing design for the porch? This is the old landing. These stairs have a 5-inch rise and 11-inch run, so they're a little bit shallow. And the door opened past the landing. So when you open the door, you kind of fall off the landing. Not very convenient. At first, we were thinking about just widening the landing. But the problem with that is that the door opens so far past the landing that you still kind of fall off. And then we were thinking about having kind of an angled step right here. So you walk in on the path and you kind of come up at an angle to make this part just a little bit bigger than it is now. And it just didn't quite look right and it wasn't working out. And so finally our solution was to come up straight right here with the steps. Make this side a little bit wide so it doesn't look, it would just look a little bit weird if if the steps were right on the edge. So we made that a little bit wide. The steps will come up straight right here. And then on this side, very similar. You'll just come up straight on the steps from the walkway. Another option would have been to make this whole landing a little bit smaller and to redo the walkways. And what we could have done is made this walkway here, kind of come around and join that one somewhere and just have one set of steps. Or we could have just had one set of steps here. We have a patio back there too. We could have maybe made a walkway come here and then had like a T right there and then come around and then just had one set of steps here. But we go that way quite often, so we would have to come down here, come off these steps, go around here, go around there, go around there. Just seemed a little, like a lot of walking to go that way. So anyways, we got a big landing. These are Simpson snap ties that I used in here to, they have a little wedge that holds the boards together. Those are 2x6s. That's the first time I used those. They don't really hold anything together too well. This on top kind of holds things together. Those in there, I guess they just prevent it from opening up. They're not very stable, but they do work. And then the boards were copped, so we had to put these types of things to pull these boards together because they weren't straight. So between this kicker board down here on the bottom that's screwed into the concrete, these to straighten everything up, these on top to maintain, to hold them basically apart because they try to get too close together. Actually, with these, you tighten it up here and then the top board wants to tip in, so these hold it apart. So this right here is not a complete solution, it's just part of the solution. You still need multiple other means to keep everything straight. This inside corner doesn't matter, so we cut the boards a little short because nobody's going to see it, and that's going to make it easier to take the boards out and easier to put the boards in. There's a footer in there with some rebar, and then with this, it's just going to be a little stem wall, and then it's going to get filled with gravel, and then on top there's going to be a concrete slab, and then there'll be steps put in the front.